Welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hi, I'm Nick Arias, Nicholas or Nicky if you like to call me. Now this is Indianapolis Motor Speedway, an iconic track for those of Indycar, Formula One, and NASCAR. It started off in 1909 under the impression that it'd be an oval, and this oval became 2.5 miles. It's the famous oval that is still used to this day to hold the Indy 500, which has been raced since 1911, with a few exceptions. It was called off for the First and Second World War. The last time that the Indianapolis 500 was not held at all was 1945 for the Second World War. Over the years, Indianapolis has become the cornerstone of racing. Located in Indianapolis, Indiana, you'll see it as a highly recognized racetrack to this day. No race would be held on the Indianapolis road course until 2000 for the Formula One race, where the legendary, later 7-time Formula One champion Michael Schumacher, who drove for Ferrari, would win the first Grand Prix at that track. Mika Häkkinen would win the following event with McLaren. Rubens Barrichello would win for Ferrari, beating his own teammate Michael, who deliberately slowed down for a photo finish. Michael would win in 2003, 2004, 2005, and 2006. Michael would win on 4 consecutive. Then the last US GP at Indianapolis, rookie Lewis Hamilton would win the final Grand Prix for McLaren, as the US Grand Prix for Indianapolis was phased out after the year. The second series that would use that type of road course would be Indycar, with slight variations. The kings of the Indycar road course, Will Power and Simon Pagenaud, both IndyCar champions. The most recent winner, Rinus VeeKay, and car number 21, and working for what could be a small team. Now, NASCAR came into the foray in 1993. Richard Petty tested the track months after retirement from his iconic number 43. He decided to donate his car on purpose to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum for all to see today. The Brickyard 400 wasn't held until the following year in 1994. To perhaps a sellout crowd, Rick Mast and Dale Earnhardt led the field to the green flag out of 160 laps. Ernie Irvan would later dominate much of the day, but Jeff Gordon was the legend who came from Vallejo, that would win the race, with legendary commentator, the now late Bob Jenkins, gave the legendary phrase that Jeff Gordon will forever be remembered as the first winner of the Brickyard 400. Now, 27 years later, Gordon retired after 2015, but came back to replace Junior. Over the years, the Brickyard 400 lost its luster because of declining attendance revenues and various entertainment events that drivers and fans would elect to go after the race, or even during the race, which caused the attendances to go down. The 2008 Brickyard fiasco, which saw competition cautions nearly every 10 to 15 laps, hampered the race so badly that Jimmy Johnson would later take the checkered flag to win what was a tire blowout 400. Now, this year in 2021, I'd like to ask you, have you ever attended an Indy GP with IndyCar or Formula One? Because NASCAR will be holding it for the first time for the Cup Series. The Xfinity had its first road course race at Indy ever last year on Independence Day. The 98 of Chase Briscoe would later take the checkered flag to win over road course kings Austin Cindric and A.J. Allmendinger. a year later, the Cup Series will be going to race at the Indy Road Course for the first time ever, and the Xfinity goes there for only the second time. Now, 3 events: Indycar, Xfinity, and the Cup. Which 3 drivers of 3 series will reign supreme in this 2.4-mile, 14-turn twisted road course that has been tested but not yet raced in the Cup circuit? So, 40 drivers, 82 laps, 2.4 miles with each lap. Now, who will be best in all 82 laps? Let's find out.